That's the thing. Dark Pit, Lucina, and Dr. Mario were all originally alternate costumes for, their respective counterparts, but the developers did want to give them their own identity, so it ended up being that they did not get it, so...
I understand Dr. Mario for sure.
Dr. Mario...
Dark Pit was an interesting one. I was not expecting him to be a character.
Yeah, but he's edgy.
He's super edgy. Super edgy, needs to be there for all the edgy crowds and stuff. Here we go.
He listens to Nirvana.
But here we go into losers semifinals here. This is going to be Firefly versus Uber.
Are you heading out?
Yes. It's a bit of 4 last night.
Have a good night.
Oh, looks like Dawson finally decided to show up.
Yeah, amazing. He's actually showing up for his match now. Which,
I guess he's just been playing Melee.
He has, that's for sure. But alright, so we're at equal-ish percentages here. Uber with the slight advantage currently over Firefly's Yoshi. People are really sleeping on Yoshi, I find. Like, our region has plenty of Yoshis, but I'm finding a lot of other regions really don't have him.
I honestly think Yoshi, especially in the current patch, is an incredibly strong character.
Yes, I do. I do agree on that. I feel like the top 10 of this game right now are all equally viable in terms of, like, there's obviously going to be better characters overall, but each character has their own, like, viability in terms of the top 10.
Oh, yeah.
Even beyond the top 10, there's still definitely tournament viable characters. But Yoshi, I do consider a top 10 character as well.
Oh, for sure. I mean, speaking of non-top 10s, we just saw Len with Dr. Mario.
Exactly.
I don't think anybody's got Dr. Mario in a top 10.
I think the biggest reason for that is Dr. Mario doesn't exactly have the same frame data as Mario himself, plus his moves are a little more unsafe, but they've got different properties is the thing, which is why I think a lot of people are just sleeping on him. Whereas, Len is over here thinking, yeah, Dr. Mario's a fucking amazing character, get wrecked. Pardon my French, by the way. Ooh, tried to go for the up air read on the air dodge there. Not going to connect, but let's get the forward air. Firefly still in this, going to stay alive. Yoshi, great
really
air
good
mobility.
at using those eggs to get back to the stage.
Yeah, Yoshi has great air mobility for sure.
Even with Rage, this up air, you can tell it's such a more balanced move.
Ooh, with the forward smash.
The monkey backhand is enough, though.
Mm-hmm. And Yoshi's completely untouched this most recent patch. And, I'm totally fine with that. Yoshi as a character, strong, but totally beatable if you do it right.
Yeah, I know some people on Twitter were saying that Yoshi should have been touched, but it's one of those things where he's not a character you can just pick up and play.
I think the biggest thing is I prefer, for fighting games, I am calling this a fighting game, it's just not a traditional one.
Yeah.
The thing with fighting games is I prefer them to have patches, not, frequently, think of, I don't know, League of Legends, for example, where, monthly patches and stuff. Because I prefer, fighting games particularly to have, 6 months at the minimum between patches to let the meta, really develop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's similar to, you look at, say, a game like Diablo 3 where they have seasons. Mm-hmm. I like that kind of system for fighting games. That was actually a nice kill by Firefly.
I was not expecting that fair to kill that just at that percent, but it did end up doing it, so great sweet spotting of that fair, going to take the stock off of Uber.
And he's quickly closing the percent lead, too.
Yes, he is. Ooh.
In fact, it's for that fair, it was negated.
It was totally negated. They're almost, they're now virtually equal percentage, just 17 off now. But, yeah, what were you saying?
I was talking about how you look at some games where they have a few months, and that's kind of, they let things play out. A game like Smash, if we have a decent patch every 4 months, I think it'd be good. I don't necessarily think it'll happen. I don't know how long they'll want to continue to patch it for, because let's be honest, Nintendo never considered it a competitive game.
They never did, that is the truth. They were thinking it's more of a, casual type of game, which a lot of their games are, right? It's a lot of the games are more, particularly balanced towards casual play. Mario Kart, for example. Also,
that down B just killed?
Yes, it did. The rage and the fact that Uber did eventually drop his shield means that Firefly does take game number 1. That is a very strong down B.
I was not expecting that to kill, at least at that percentage.
No, it did. It was close, but, with the rage factor, it definitely did kill. I don't think the DI was perfect, but I don't exactly know how to DI that move, so...
Yeah,
I couldn't really tell from the angle itself. Alright, so grade number 2 going in, it's going to be Battlefield. definitely a counter pick that benefits the Diddy more so than the Yoshi. I think the biggest thing is that Diddy has more to do off of these up airs and stuff.
Yeah, I know that Firefly actually plays on Battlefield a lot, so it's not the worst situation for him.
Firefly definitely enjoys his Battlefield. That is very much the case. Something I've noticed, though, is that characters who, generally speaking, have more kill off the top moves come to stages like Battlefield way more than, say, for example, just trying to think. What's a good character that kills off the side?
Looking at characters like Falcon with the knees.
Oh yeah, true. Falcon is more of the one that kills off.
Any character with the kill throws or Ness.
Right. So, yeah, you'll find that like characters like that will prefer going to something like Smashville with smaller sides versus like Battlefield where someone can have, I don't know, they get a smash off of one of the platforms and it can maybe kill. Oh yeah, you are right about that, Phil. That was kind of a checkmate scenario. Now that I think about it, he was basically going to get his shield dropped there no matter what.
Pretty low shield. It was... I think he didn't expect to die from that hit either.
But, you know, what are you going to do, right? But there you go. Banana into dash attack. Maybe wanted to get forward smash there, but dashed instead. Who knows?
He's got a really, really good percent lead right now.
Yeah, I've
See if he can close out this stock. I know that Yoshi does have a lot of good tools. Up smash, his up air.
Ooh. He traded with a kick there, and Firefly almost flying off the edge there. Uber trying to go for the up air kill. Gets up smash for his troubles. Almost takes the up air there, but there's the back air. Not quite
enough
kill.
just yet.
Yeah,
I think if he connects another one, though, I think 177.
Ooh, not quite.
Not off that side.
No, definitely not off that side. He needs to try and get these hits on a closer side. Once again, living at 191%.
Firefly
doing back
a good job
throw.
on his DI. 200%.
No, he should have thrown
alive.
forward. He should have done forward throw. That had a higher chance of killing than anything else he did. But there's the up air, finally taking the stock off of Firefly.
No, better nerf Diddy. Kills at 200%.
Kappa.
But we saw in game 1 where Firefly comes back from early deficit, so we'll see if we can do it again.
Firefly once again won the top 5 in BC. Strong player for sure.
This is loser semi stuff.
Okay, so there's those neutralizers. Tries to go for the fair spike. Those fair spikes from Yoshi's, a lot of the time, Yoshi's like space those out really well to the point where like you have to kind of like make a decision. Do I want to try and challenge this? Do I want to hold back and hopefully recover? Like for some characters who don't have like amazing recoveries, like Mario for example, they've got to make a choice, right?
But yeah.
And if they pull back, they might just end up, not getting it. For Zero Suit, I don't really mind it too much because I have great recovery. And there's another example of
being forced to drop the shield.
Yeah, otherwise, oh my goodness, wow. He explodes off the side because of the trade.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Uduger still got the percentage lead right now, but that could change at any
This
time.
is almost identical to the percentage lead he had in game 1, though, and we saw how quickly that Firefly was able to pull it back.
Yeah, with the strong hits like that, but there's down throw to forward air there.
Does manage to get the up air through the platform as well.
That's one of the biggest reasons why, why a lot of characters like Diddy, for example, love the Battlefield pick. Because if you're on that platform, you've basically got to commit to a shield or at some point, or if you neutral get up, sometimes they'll punish you with an up air as well. It really benefits characters that have those strong up airs or moves that hit above them pretty far. Ooh, gets him the egg there. Doesn't get the up smash though. Almost gets it though. Up tilt, up air. Gonna go for the egg, no follow up. Uber just going to the other side with side B, thinking I'm just getting out of here.
Yeah, he's just trying to get the reset here to give himself some space.
Wants to get back to that neutral because he feels like Yoshi definitely has the advantage in that particular scenario he was in. Goes for the kick if it gets egg stuffed, and there's the up smash.
Up smash is the
game
kill.
Number 2.
Firefly 2-0ing Uber in loser semis.
Thank you, base Sakurai, says Firefly. Yeah, so that means...
yeah, we've been waiting for you, man. Well,
alright,
they've been doing losers.
Alright, so that means Firefly moves on to losers finals, and that means he is in the money for this tournament.
Yeah, it all comes down to whether or not Landon can pull off the three-peat.
Yeah.
See if he's going to have a rematch against Landon or if he's going to be playing.
All right, though. So we got the Big D versus Captain L.